Vargas went to the East Coast to go hang out with his brother, so I just went ahead and scooped up my FD.
Ah, there it is.
Is this on?
Well, let's go.
What's up? What's up, fat boy? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Home Wrenchers. Today, I am actually just going to spend some time in my new garage cleaning up. So we just moved into the spot a couple weeks ago. Haven't really had time to spend on it. So today, my goal is to just sweep it out, mop it up, and make it look somewhat presentable. I don't know if I'm gonna start hanging stuff up, but the walls are kind of weird in here, but I like it. The floors are definitely weird. I'm not gonna say I like that. It's all baby steps. It'll take time to really dial this in. I've never built a garage, so we'll just figure it out as we go. Don, you gonna help me or what? You're not gonna help me? No? You gonna help me or what? Okay. First things first for my Home Wrenchers is I wanna get my GS300 build done. I've been stacking parts for that for a while, and I figure what better time than right now where we're trapped at home. So the GS300, actually, I'm gonna be honest with you, my first project at home was building my son a playset, and it's 98% done. But I'm really proud of this, okay? Your boy stacked this up all by himself, but the GS300 has just been chilling, waiting for some love. Pretty much brought all the toys home just so, you know, we can spend this time, get some quality work done, and hopefully get caught up on knocking builds out. So first things first is the GS300. I've got Drift Motion Turbo Kit, Garrett Motion Turbo, Plasma Man, intake manifold, and a bunch of other goodies for it that I want to make this thing a nice little burnout scooter. Let's just cut to a quick clip of my favorite Aristo of all time. And then I brought home the Corolla. That runs. We're still waiting on the Weir Performance rear end. I think they have the parts, but they're in NorCal, so things are pretty locked down. Vargas went to the East Coast to go hang out with his brother, so I just went ahead and scooped up my FD. I've been focusing my energy on other things, so I'm gonna finish one thing at a time, and then we'll do that. But I will make a video on that, getting all the body panels on, the coilovers, and the wheels, just so it looks like a car. And then I will be ready to dump in the last few bucks I need to get that going. But like I said, first things first, GS300, because I love it. I've always wanted to build one of these. I built the first gen a long time ago. I did NAT, so front-facing intake manifold, eBay Turbo kit. BC Racing coilovers, and I actually converted it to 5-speed. I don't remember what transmission I used, but I converted it 5-speed, and it was shaping up to be a pretty awesome car, but I did something stupid. I changed to all stainless brake lines, because you gotta get rid of all that ABS and stuff like that, and I just zip tied the brake line up away from the downpipe, but it wasn't as far away as I thought it was. The zip tie melted, brake line fell on the downpipe, started a little fire. I stopped it before I actually hurt anything, so I traded that car for a FD3S, which I eventually sold. Then I bought a Crown Vic, and it all led me to getting the Twerk Stallion, so all of that stuff worked out for a reason. But now we're back into a second gen GS, and we are going to make it beast mode. You're gonna get a full episode on that. Now's not the time, because the garage isn't ready for me to work on anything. So I'm gonna clean up the garage. I got workbenches and tables coming in tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to build all those out and figure out where I'm gonna put everything in the meantime. To hold you off, let's just go ahead and update you on the Super C-Time Stallion, which is making horsepower now and doing burnout. So just been holding on to this footage until I got it painted, but I figured since we're here doing nothing and it probably won't go to paint anytime soon, I'll just show it to you. This was Dan's dyno day, Dan's first burnout in his car, and then my dyno day and my first burnouts in my car. Roll the tape, and when we come back from that video flashback, hopefully my garage will look very nice. If not, it'll look nice the next time. I just realized we're catching you guys up because we've been down for a couple weeks. I went to King of Hammers, had to do a bunch of other things. But in between that process, Serge was still here jamming on fabrication. Raul was still helping out with the plumbing, and I did a couple of things. I made these lines. I painted the valve cover. I tried to help wherever I can, but most of the time these guys just push me out of the way.
Word on the street is you did work.
Yeah. So what? So. Just to give you a quick update, Serge made this bomb downpipe with the wastegate routing into it. Before we wrap this thing up in heat wrap, let's just go ahead and appreciate this masterpiece Serge made. He made it with his mustache. Honda K24 downpipe. If you want one, holler at your boy. Check out this catch can Serge made. I forgot to show you guys this.
Dang,
he made this really cool catch can. No one makes this for S13, so he whipped one up. And then we've got the Haltech engine harness all wrapped in really nicely. Started making the catch can lines. We got the oil filter relocation, Koyo oil coolers. It's not routed yet because this was just pump and dump oil. And then the power steering cooler as well. Got the blow off valve mounted up, Turbo Smart, nice and purple. Wastegate as well, nice and purple.
Looks like vacuum's the only thing that's left.
And on top of all that, that's strapped to the Haltech Elite 1500. And then Haywire came and did some chassis wiring. Go ahead, hit him with it. Oh, buddy. Did you hear that thing?
Yeah. I'm not gonna hear it again.
Dang, this looks good.
Huh?
This looks good.
So tell me what you think.
I wish I would have had Serge do all my stuff.
Yo, Serge is a monster. He just sits here and lets life inspire him and does a bunch of wild stuff. You ever get inspired by life?
He's very inspiring.
I love everything. And then obviously the TF Works mount kit makes it easy.
Yeah.
With the K Miata
It looks
intake
right at
manifold
home
and
here.
stuff. Yeah, no, it looks at home.
It looks normal.
Andrew, you want to crank it up one more time for the boys? Yeah, boy. Andrew, you ready?
I'm ready, man.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty good.
I know you're thinking about.
It's like right out the box, it just runs.
Well, I won't hold you guys up anymore. Good luck, have fun. All right, so next steps to get this car rolling are these dope little axle adapter conversion stubs from my boys over at TF Works. Same guys who make the swap kit. So this basically takes the stock 240 S13, S14 differential and converts it to accept 350Z Z33 axles, which are quite a bit stronger. So you go ahead and get this on their website. I got these for $100 on OfferUp from a really nice guy. Then you don't have to worry about breaking your axles all the time, hopefully. All right, so while I got the car in the air to put the axles in, I figured I'd show you the bomb exhaust that Serge made. Look at this. Flanged back here, and then straight out the back. That's cool. Another thing I didn't show you guys is this fire TF Works BMW ZF to 240 drive shaft. And it fits perfectly, first try. This thing is locked and loaded and ready to shred. We just got to put in the axles. That was rude.
That's not safe, right?
How you feeling, Dan?
Feel great.
It's the quick 600.
Just quick 600. Yeah. Not a big deal. I got all this stuff from Altec, right? All these knobs for all these different tunes. Got a sweet boost control. I can control everything in this car. But I put an 18-pound spring in everything, 21 pounds, over 600 horsepower. I don't need to. 3076 rips. The Gary Turbo sounds amazing. Done.
Party time.
One and done.
I'll be joining you soon.
Set on the limiter a little
Yeah,
more.
you're being nice to it.
Set on the limiter a little
Being
more.
nice.
Well, your tuner says he needs to make sure it works.
Bang on it.
Yeah. That's my kind of tuner right there. Just gotta make sure it works, Dan. Yo, this car is kind of ridiculous. It's gonna be so fast. Oh my goodness. This thing's gonna be so fast.
I just love it so
Oh
much.
my God,
I'm
Dad.
shaking already. I didn't even go anywhere.
Dad. Yo, I cannot wait to drive with you in this car. Andrew,
Legit.
good fucking job.
On this thing.
Woo! You made that look real easy.
It's pretty fun, man. Yours is next.
Let's do it. Good morning.
Hello.
We're gonna make some horsepower today.
Yes, sir. What we're doing right now is we're smoothing out the VE table and getting ready to make a pool. So the Haltech Elite gives you a lot of control. You know, you have 3D tables and 2D tables, and you're also able to fully control the timing for the cam, the ignition, fuel, and you can also add safety parameters. Like say things get too hot or out of whack or whatever, the
Right.
computer can put things back in its place. It's good for corrections. It's not really good to definitely rely on things. You should still see your tuner. So the reason why I went with the 1500 for this car is it has the capability to do drive-by-wire, 4D tables, and of course like all the advanced race functions like every other our Elite Series ECU could do. Like for example, a little tour of our software would be like this is a 3D table of your ignition map. You could also see the fuel tables in this same fashion or form, move things around, see how you're doing.
Little mountains.
Sometimes, just, it's a VE table. It's your cam timing.
That beats that kid, huh?
Yeah, sometimes. And here we have your lambda target table that we'll set this and it'll correlate over here. So say if I wanted to change the AFR, I would actually just change it here and then it'll move around.
Right.
Once you have that tuned with the table.
I don't have a fancy laptop to look at all my vitals, but I do have the brand new Haltech IC7 dash, which is fire. Everything you need right there.
With the IC7, we're able to fully just plug right into our Haltech system, and all your gauges that you would actually see in your computer was going to display on your computer.
Right.
It saves a lot of time and money because you don't really need to wire in a bunch of extra sensors or gauges.
Right.
It's already displayed to the computer. You can change colors, layouts, and stuff like that. Scroll through screens, set alarms. Say your car gets too hot, it'll flash at you and let you know to, kind of take a cool down lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good piece. You just have to get it mounted up and
Yeah.
you're dashing.
Yeah, no, don't judge my interior right now. The wiring's not complete. It's not fully mounted. The ECU's not mounted. We're just getting the car running, tuned, and ready to go, and then all the fit and finish is gonna come after that. So, but I'm just excited to have a big, beautiful dash like that. While he does that, I'm gonna play with this a little bit. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yo, so many options. That's sick.
Yeah, man. Let's make a pass.
Dang. 512 horsepower, 415 torque out of an $800 K24 from JDM, California. Obviously, I strapped a bunch of goodies to it. That's pretty sick. I love this thing. Like I figured would happen, we were maxing out the injectors. We swapped springs out to bring it down low until I can get some bigger injectors. That was 10 pounds. We're looking at 410 and 330 foot-pounds of torque, which is 100% more power than you need to go drifting with your friends. 400 horsepower is actually a lot of power for a car like this, so it'll be a lot of fun. But it's good to know this thing can make 500 pretty effortlessly. So what are you doing now, buddy?
Play with the launch control.
Andrew knows I'm a ricer. I didn't even have to ask him. You know a ricer when you look at him?
Definitely. Crocs. Can you please do a burnout to test the integrity of the engine?
For science? I think I can handle that task, yeah. Yo, this thing feels absolutely nuts, and I haven't even done anything with it yet. The power band feels crazy. Oh my God. I love you. I love you. All right, so now I can claim that my little 4-cylinder makes 500 horsepower. Does it have a lot left in it?
Yeah, we're just out of fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah, these injectors were kind of small for what this engine wants. Regardless, you should be pretty happy with the axles and the diff setup.
Yeah. Regardless, it made 512 and over 400 torque at 16 pounds of boost. Are you mad at it, Serge?
Yeah. I'm proud.
You should be, man.
It's on there. Look.
You should be, Serge.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Ro gets all the love.
Why?
Because you plumbed the fuck out of this setup. Big shout out to the boys here at Animal Auto. I really brought my car here just to get some fabrication done by Serge. And Andrew's like, it's not leaving here until it's done. So here we are. So don't be mad at me that I didn't do all the work on it like you always get mad about. It's just, you know, my friends, they just like cool cars, and I happen to build those sometimes. Shout out to the boys.
We now return to your regular programming.
I have a confession to make. I had no intentions of actually cleaning out my garage right now. I was just looking for an excuse to show you guys the Super C-Time Stallion. But I promise you, on my next episode of Home Wrenchers, we're gonna slap a turbo on the GS300. I've been hoarding parts. I've been hoarding parts for quite some time. I'll show that to you soon. But until next time, thank you for watching Home Wrenchers. Thank you for supporting the Hoonigans during these tough times. We appreciate you guys. Go home, stay home, wash your hands. Goodbye.
Hert broke it.